Yeah. Well, welcome back. Well, I told y'all we was going to be back. We back. So, it's already time. Listen, we are already back. And I don't want to do this, but I have to because it's just what I do. We are the number one show. You want to know why? Look at the ratings. Look at the ratings. It's not NXT. It's not AEW. It's not SmackDown. It's Raw. It was Raw. Straight off the top, right back at it like we left. And we're back now. But anyway, I go by the Z is Solid, and I got my co-host with me, executive consultant. How are you doing today? We seeing up your nose right now.
yeah, all right. I'm laughing at. I'm fixing some issues. That's all. We'll be better in a minute.
Anyway, listen, we had a pretty fire Raw tonight. MSG. It was pretty fire. I was thoroughly engaged. Although I did fall asleep.
I did fall asleep. Engaged, but I fell asleep. I was thoroughly engaged, but I fell asleep. Okay.
So it wasn't the fact I fell asleep because it was boring. I didn't fall asleep because it was boring. So but I fell asleep maybe about, I don't know. I fell asleep during the Penta match, and that's about it. Yeah. So, but I went back and watched it now, and we're good. But we start the night off with Stephanie coming out to Cody Rhodes, and I like this. I like this because somebody had to say it to Cody that he cannot beat Orton this way. Now, I don't know if I don't know what it does. 19 days away from Mania, but it still was a nice touch. I liked everything about it. I even liked the smack. And he wasn't going to be disrespectful towards her, so he said the nicest thing that he was going to say was thank you. But all in all, it was a really good promo. What is your thoughts on it?
Cody Rhodes is the WWE champion, isn't he? Like, did they explain what he was doing there?
He didn't. He did not even get into why he was there.
So he just opens up the show that's not his to do nothing but interact with Stephanie, who was only scenes before this was on her podcast.
Yeah.
It's just forced. A little too much for me. I mean, I like it. Stephanie is old school. She draws a certain element to her that a lot of people don't have. She has a lot of charisma that a lot of people don't have. Like, she came out to that thunderous ovation because this is the first time she came on as an on-screen character, so to speak, in years. Years. So, and after she had her moment, because she said, to go cry. Hey, how many times have you heard a Stephanie chant, right?
Yeah.
So then she slipped into her persona just like that. I think she did a good job. I think it was just more of Cody wants to be QB1, and they're Madison Square Garden, and they had a very large crowd. I would say they probably had a large gate, and they just want to give them a thank you. They paid the homage to Stephanie. McMahon. Mentioned the grandfather, kind of hinted at the father, So I see it, But this makes me think that maybe Stephanie's the one that's being talked to by Randy Orton, perhaps Shane McMahon.
I did think that as well. Mm-hmm. I did think that as well. I think that maybe possibly she's in Orton's back pocket to get that 15. I think so.
Shock value, and it makes sense because he said in that promo, that's your clue. Wrestling has more than one royal family, and despite how the Flairs, even though only one of them's famous, too, the Ortons, even though only one of them is really famous, and the Rhodes, Von Erichs, the most powerful wrestling family is and always will be not Anoa'i, McMahon.
McMahon. Yep. McMahon will always be the number one. And then it will probably be the Samoans. Then it will probably be Samoans. But I thought it was a nice promo. It stuck with me. It got me excited about what was to happen in number one. I mean, in tonight. Then we go backstage and we see Speed is here, and he's still reeling about the curse that was put on by Danhausen. And Danhausen comes and he says that he needs 10 million followers and the cameraman and yada yada yada, and he says he can't do it, but he has a special guest commentator and still I have to say this: what the hell is LA Knight doing at Mania? He doesn't have a Mania match.
Oh, yes, he does. He's on the team with the Usos.
Oh, God.
I know. You're excited, right? It's great. It's going to be the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. Versus Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed.
No.
Okay.
They already said this?
That's honestly where they're going. All of a sudden, I Show Speed is all teamed up with him. They say protect him. Oh, it's on against them. They're going to all look for you now. That's why you had to hit LA Knight with the brass knuckle. Let me tell you how stupid this shit was. All right? So we can move on. Because this shit pissed me off. First of all, the Usos got new music. Right?
I liked it. It was hype. I liked it. You didn't like it?
What's wrong with just going to day one-ish?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to get the crowd to not yeet. They're trying to get the crowd to not yeet because I didn't see much yeeting going.
Yeeting during the match. They still yeeted. It was stupid. It was a street fighter, right? I'm sorry, street fight. It was a street fight, and you let me believe LA Knight, who realizes he's in his mid-40s and he started auditioning for commentary. He gets out of his seat to stop I Show Speed from using, not I Show Speed, Logan Paul from using brass knuckles in a street fight when they were already using tables and trash bags, cans, and kendo sticks. You can't use brass knuckles, though. Don't get cheated now. Like he's got it from his mom. Come on, man. Made no sense.
Oh my God. Anyway, we're going to talking about this match. I thought it was a good match. I thought it was a good match. I did.
Well, you have four capable wrestlers, but
yeah,
Logan Paul.
I didn't think that anybody necessarily carried this match. I thought everybody got their 1-2 win.
Austin Theory is dragging down Logan Paul. Logan Paul was a star. Mid-card, like right there. Now he comes on screen, I'm like, oh, I forgot he's here. That's a problem. Right? And it's not because Logan Paul's bad. It's because Austin Theory is as boring as dry paint. So I don't know what they could do to make me interested. Them falling into a title victory just so they could be on a WrestleMania card, because that's all it is. They want to put Logan Paul on the WrestleMania card. They want to put the Usos on the WrestleMania card. They had nothing for LA Knight to do. And I think somehow over the weekend, somebody took a hand much like this one, and slapped Triple H across the face. He said, "Hey, got some big stars that don't have matches, right? We need to do something." And then the other hand, right? Hopefully it was an African American one, but who knows? Slapped him and said, "Hey, we need to sell tickets." Guess who probably is willing to do something? John Cena. He always finds time to at least make a WrestleMania appearance. I felt like, as good as this Raw was, I looked at it and said, "Oh yeah. Y'all realize we're about 2 weeks away. We got some stars that need to get some matches. All right, I'm looking at you, Seth Rollins, in a minute. But that's what's happening. That's why they're putting this together. But yeah, that's your WrestleMania match, man.
I pray that it's not, but I think that you are right. And here we go, and we see I Show Speed, and where he hits LA Knight, and then the finish. You see Jay about to go for the Uso splash. Nope, he doesn't get it. And next thing you know, he just fell on. Well, Austin Theory just rolled over.
Yeah, he fell into the tag team championships.
Yeah, it wasn't that part I didn't like, but hey, it is what he got the job done. So
Austin Theory is boring. I Show Speed is one of the only celebrities who's been on WWE TV that I respect. And you might be asking, EC, what? Why? Because you can tell he respects the business. I used to hate the Saturday Night Live version of Monday Night Raw because every celebrity that came on just embarrassed wrestlers. Why do you keep doing these to these wrestlers? It just makes no sense. I Show Speed comes. He acts like he's afraid. He's afraid of freaking Danhausen, who's nothing but a mascot. I don't even know why this man's on my screen. I want him off my screen. I can't stand that kid. But I Show Speed took one of the most brutal spears I've ever seen, and he's earned my respect ever since then.
Yeah. We see a clip of last week, and which Roman then power bombs CM Punk through the table. I thought up until that point, I thought that Punk was actually ahead of Roman. Talking wise, he was ahead of Roman. Because of you have him talk about your dead dad, and you don't do anything about it. You do nothing about it, and I just could not get into that. But I definitely got into this last week. Your thoughts last week on what Roman did to Punk?
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every moment. It needed to happen. Some physicality. Some things you want to go ahead and go with the let's not have them have any kind of physical nature at all until WrestleMania or their pay-per-view match. I see that. But the problem was this is such a long stretch, and there's so many times that they can just be face to face, face to face. I hate you. I like you. I don't want to like you. We're C bros. We're not C bros. Nobody wants to see this shit for so long. So they had to do it. And, we'll talk about later tonight. It's a better continuation of the night. But if you notice, Roman, in the last couple of weeks, has not really said anything. Because let me tell you something. Roman is decent on the mic. He's good on the mic. He can shoot, but he still can't talk for a long period of time. He still forgets his promos. I can see he still gets lost. Yes.
No. Give me an example. Give me an example.
I can't tell you certain times now. But listen to his promos. He never talks that long. When he talks longer than 2 or 3 minutes, he starts taking big pauses. Not because he's like Paul Heyman speaking sound bites, but it's because he's trying to remember what he's about to say next. That's why most of this feud, he just comes out, big ass city, acknowledge me. Because he can't go but so long. Cody
No,
does the same thing sometimes.
I definitely
So,
have
City,
to.
what do you
I
wanna talk
definitely have to. I had no. Because
Okay.
the only time that I saw that and what you were saying and what you're saying is the thing about his dad. Other than that, he's been spot on leg for leg with Punk.
Really?
I thought so, but I even though
What did he say last
even
week?
though he didn't say nothing last week, he was talking to Jay.
Okay. Yeah, but how long did he talk?
About a minute.
I
mean, it wasn't. It what do you want? What do you want that man to say though?
It
was you had the Usos there. You had the Usos there. You had CM Punk there. He was telling the Usos to get out of his ring, and next thing you know,
let me ask you this question: Jimmy Uso, do you think he can cut a long promo?
Jimmy?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Jay?
With the right energy, yeah, he can.
With the right script?
No, with the right energy.
Script.
Energy.
You give Jay a script and don't deviate from the script. You give him a script. And that script, it better say come across angry. You know, like he's one of them YNs. When he's doing that, he's good. When he's in the back like, hey, I'm tired. Hey. He's good.
Oh man, we don't know what match is going to be what yet.
I can tell you that the WWE Championship is probably going to be night one, which most people think and know. And your World Championship is going to be night two. And I was WWE. Brock versus Oba, night one. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu, night two.
I think it's gonna be switched around. I think that's going night one, and the Oba and Brock match is going night two.
Why do you think that?
It's the Oba and Brock match has so much more around it than Jacob and Drew. I just think that I just think that when you see those names on a piece of paper, right, and you see what's going on with them, outside of if Drew never lost the title, I can see 100%. Yeah, put him on night two. He lost the championship. He has nowhere to go. He's in a copy paste type match, and so there. I mean, it's still a good match. Don't get me wrong. So, it's still a good match.
Let me ask you this. Are you trying to tell me that match is too big to be put on night one? It should be on night two?
Drew?
No. Oba and Brock.
Is it too big to be on night one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
But I think that they will put it. Maybe
what your reasoning is exactly why I would put it on night one. Most people,
maybe you're right.
If they had to pick one, they're going to pick night two because night two is the end, blah, blah, blah. It usually has the biggest match. But realistically speaking, if that's the case, then that's going to sell itself to a certain extent. Let's get another big match because this match honestly can close the show. The way this momentum's going, this is the most anticipated match of WrestleMania. It beats all 4 world title matches. Brock and Oba. Put that bitch on number one. And I'll even double down on it for you, Z. It opens the show.
That's true because Brock either opens or closes. He doesn't wait around for it. He doesn't wait around for anything.
9 times out of 10. But they always put in WrestleMania, they always had their 4 biggest matches. Well, lately, last 2. The 4 biggest matches at the beginning of night 1 and the end of night 1. Beginning of night 2 and the end of night 2.
I can see that. Okay, I can see that. We get
Liv Morgan. One of the other world titles. Speaking of one of the world titles.
Yeah, we get Liv Morgan that comes out here, and I got to tell you, this was one of her fiery promos, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. For a minute, I have not been on the Liv talking train in a while because she just oh, it's Daddy Dom and Daddy Dom, and it's the same thing. But I thought that the speaking in Spanish terms, whatever. Listen, she was all on for it. I loved it. I loved it. Last week, you get to see what her and Stephanie did backstage. I loved every minute of it. She looks fiery. She looks. I think that while this is Stephanie's first Mania, Liv is like 0-7.
Mm-hmm.
She has to win, right? She has to win. Like she has to win one, right?
Yeah, well, she's probably going to win because they totally killed all of Stephanie's momentum.
First of all, that music is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why Triple H doesn't like her, but Triple H must not like her. I'm exaggerating. But yeah, that music change was stupid, right? It makes no sense. She had fine music. She had fine. First of all, her entrance was fine anyway. Then y'all want to keep tweaking it. Y'all want to keep adding different shit in for some reason I don't understand. And then y'all said, hey, let's fuck it up some more. Let's go ahead and change the music, right? Then let's make sure that you barely do anything but talk and sneak attack people from behind because you're always angry because everybody beats you up every other week. So now you got to go out there and beat somebody up. But Liv has all the charisma and all the momentum behind her. And normally that means that it has to get stopped at WrestleMania. But not in this case. And the sad thing is, Stephanie, when she got promoted to Raw, she was one of the most over people on the roster.
Yeah.
Now people forget she's champion.
I definitely forget.
She forget every time until Liv comes out and says, I'm the greatest Royal Rumble winner of all time. And I'm challenging Stephanie McCarron. They're like, oh, yeah, I forgot. You are challenging Stephanie on the championship. She still has it. And that's for both of the world titles for the women. It's a damn shame.
I'm not gonna lie. She called Stephanie out, and Stephanie came. Well, Stephanie was when she came to the listen. Stephanie had on this all black Catwoman suit. My God,
the Stephanie's hot.
Oh, Stephanie just Miles Bourne. He better not ever. He better be treated right. He better be treated right because I guarantee you it's a line full of niggas. I'm sorry, full of people.
The problem is he won't be able to hear him coming. But I agree with you.
We get. Let's look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Who's Stephanie?
Look at her.
Yeah, we should look at it because it doesn't last long when she's standing up. Somebody's going to knock her down soon. Oh, here comes Rosa Perez. Whatever. Roxanne Perez, because that's what we need. We need Roxanne Perez back because it's not like people miss her, right?
Stop that.
She came back to no pop. She came back to that Motor City machine gun pop. Nothing. And I tell you, it was sad. It was sad. But it's nice to see that she's probably going to compete in a Royal Rumble or something.
Most women don't get a pop. Let's be real.
Rhea MSG gets a fantastic pop. Okay. When Bianca comes back, that place is going to go nuts.
We're talking about two women that are established.
Well, Liv can't
established. You can't put that on Perez. Established.
Bailey.
Established.
Tiffany Stratton.
No. I will challenge that.
You can challenge, but it was Tiffany time.
Tiffany sucks, man. I'm tired of it.
I never would say
listen, you know why Tiffany sucks? They ran an NXT Origins promo package. Mm-hmm. Did you see this last week? Last week. It was Raw. It came on NXT and it came on SmackDown for no reason. No reason at all. For what? What are we talking about her for? Because they already forgot her. She has nothing at Mania. That's all I'm saying. Sorry. But
she's gonna be in some kind of multi-man match for the United States Championship. That's probably the one Roxanne Perez will be in.
Raquel better be in it then.
Yeah, maybe.
I will put Raquel. I will put Raquel over Roxy.
I would too.
Raquel has had. She had a phenomenal year. So it depends on who's gonna. You know what? I think Raquel's gonna cost Stephanie Vaquero the title, and that's how you start Morgan and Raquel.
So they always wanted Morgan and Raquel to be the Diesel and Shawn Michaels, which I can see. They're the closest thing I've seen to it, man and woman.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So backstage, this is what you were talking about, them protecting show speed. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. But we see Adam Pearce going to talk to Paul Heyman and ask him
why don't you call it what he is? The MVP of Monday Night Raw.
Adam Pearce?
Fuck no. What the hell? No. No. Adam Aldis is not good.
What?
No. Adam Aldis sucks. He's just as bad as Nick Pierce on SmackDown.
Are you purposely messing up their names right now? Because you definitely did.
I'm not messing up their names. They're interchangeable. So I decided to mix them up. Like, it's the same character. It's literally the same character. They had the same conversations. Babyface is being attacked. It's your fault, heel. You are the heel. You are the bad guy. Even though he might have did the same thing to you last week. Shame or you. Heel or comes out in the middle of the ring. Heel says, hey, I'm going to F up this babyface. Nick Pierce comes out. Oh, no. We can't have that. Wave. Random security officers about to get their ass whipped. Every single Raw or SmackDown now. Here comes the general manager. He's waving into some security, some local talent. We're about to get smoked. That happens every Raw and SmackDown.
No, I got it. I definitely think that Pierce is. I think that Aldis is a much better GM than Adam Pearce.
He used to be. When he first started, first 6 months or so, I would absolutely agree with you, Z. But if you pay attention to the last 2 or 3 months, he and Adam Pearce are managing the same. No, stop. Don't do it. You can't do it. Stop. That's what they do. Every Raw and SmackDown drives me nuts.
Oh God.
Because you know it's true. Whether it's backstage, whether it's at the table, whether it's in the ring, one of them is protecting somebody from getting attacked. No, that's enough. This babyface wants this heel after that's PLE. Guess what? You got it.
It's Matt Bad Dog Kelly says niggas about business and getting down to the matches. Adam is just chaos and doesn't know how to run the show. Robert is actually a better GM than Adam. I am not putting Robert.
Robert Stone is on NXT, so no one knows that, right? You have to be a real wrestling fan to know that, right? Now, that being said, I would normally agree with you about Nick Mad Dog sources, but your sources got it wrong this time. All right, you need to change your glasses and read these news articles that I'm about to tell you. All right, Nick Aldis has more control about the matches, right? That's why he was all in Drew McIntyre's face at the last PLE Elimination Chamber. That's why he was there. Oh! I'm sorry. What happened around that time? Wasn't Braun Breaker and Adam Pearce look like they're getting into a physical altercation each and every single week? It's the same shit, bro. Same shit. Nick Pierce, Adam Aldis.
Next we
let's
have
talk about predictable. Speaking of predictable, let's talk about this match.
Oh my God. Did you like anything? Did you like anything of tonight, yo? Did you like anything?
You gonna tell me you didn't see where this was going?
I knew where this was going the minute that it was like 2 weeks ago. I knew where this was going. This was going to be 4 teams.
They weren't going to throw a curveball in there, right? No, they just said, hey, let's have the tag team champions defend the title for the next couple SmackDown Raws so they can just have a good match and get interfered by the other two teams like every single week. I mean, come on, bro. You know what? I hate to say it. I'm going to say it. You can curse me out. Nick Pierce, Adam Aldis. It's the same shit. It's interchanging, man. It's interchanging.
It's not Nick Pierce and Adam. No, because he's
I'm gonna let you finish. All right, I'm not going to Kanye West it. But we got to talk about that Intercontinental Championship ladder match that we didn't see coming either. But go ahead.
Now we see, first of all, Nia Jax today went viral.
This is why he really want to talk about the match. Go ahead. Do your thing, Z.
Nia Jax went viral today because she was sporting them curls. And you know what? You know what I have to say. The colors, her outfit is crazy, but
all right.
I have to commend her. I have to commend her on her body regimen because every week she is getting slimmer and cut and that is and as a woman that is like I think she's 41 or whatever.
She's 41.
She's 41. Mm-hmm. That's pretty hard to do. I just turned 40 last Tuesday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I need to start going to the gym or something before the weight doesn't go off, you know? The weight doesn't go.
So you're living in the year 2026, so you're a good thing. And in case you didn't notice, when Nia Jax go in the ring and they have the sponsors around the ring, instead of Slim Jim, they actually put Ozempic. And that's exactly why Nia has lost. Look, I'm just saying she has lost a lot of weight, and it's either Ozempic or she went on the same diet as Rhea Ripley. Because these two women do not look like the same that they looked like 2 or 3 years ago. That's all I'm saying.
Why she just can't have a regimen and follow it? Why she gotta be Ozempic?
I said it's either Ozempic or it's Rhea Ripley's diet. It's probably Rhea Ripley's diet.
No, Rhea Ripley. I hate Rhea Ripley's diet. I don't care.
Why you hate it? Every time I see a Rhea Ripley, I lose a little bit of her. Like sooner or later, she's not going to exist. It's going to be flat as a peg. Like just look this like, this is my brutality.
Overall, this match it was a throwaway. I can't lie. It was a throw. As much as I love Bayley, it was a throwaway, and you know it is what it is. But we saw what would happen.
These
are
are
the women come
8 powerful names, right?
Yeah,
that I feel like are in a throwaway feud, and it kind of bothers me. At first, it was intriguing. About 6, 7 when Charlotte and Alexa first got together, all these teams and stuff was intriguing. Even Nia and Lash when they got together earlier this year, and I'm glad to see they're really going all in on this gimmick. You know, this dressing a lie, they got the name and everything like that. I really do, but I feel like it's so overshadowed that people are not really paying attention to it. And the Bellas are back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot more heat on this that they should have that they're not getting, and it does bother me a little bit. Charlotte, honestly, in my opinion, should be the one challenging for the WWE Championship.
I think where everybody it confused everybody is the fact that Charlotte and Alexa are in this match, and I say that because remember, Charlotte? No, was Charlotte? No, Alexa. Mm-hmm. Alexa was in the Elimination Chamber. No, Charlotte was it?
No, Alexa. Didn't make it.
Yeah, so she didn't make it. We thought that Alexa was going to win it, and she didn't. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And
not.
She didn't because at one point they were not feuding, but it was kind of like underlying things that like, oh, I didn't like this, so I didn't like this, I didn't like this,
Right.
you didn't like that. So it looked like it was going to that place, and they didn't pull the trigger on it. WWE didn't pull the trigger on it. So I'm wondering if they're going to save it for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And I get it, but by then you should have Bianca Belair back.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I do believe WWE, let me tell you something. You're not slick. I peep, right? With your, oh, this person's injured. Let me pop this character instead, right? Y'all don't fool nobody. Y'all don't fool me. I'm like Judge Judy. You don't fool me, all right? I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this for 45 years. Bianca Belair is being replaced by Rhea Ripley.
Oh, for sure.
That was supposed to be Bianca Belair's spot. They gave it to Rhea. Because all of a sudden Rhea said, okay, unlike everybody else, I can't do Raw and SmackDown. I can only do SmackDown. So, EO, I'm going to leave you get jumped every week. Right?
She doesn't have a match.
She'll be in a multi-woman match for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm sorry, United States Championship.
She'll win it.
It's either that or she will be, I hate to say it, she will have a one-on-one Raw match with Asuka.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the Asuka versus EO versus Raquel.
No. Raquel should be nowhere near. Your money match. Now, Triple H makes some stupid ass decisions, so it still might go the way you said. Trust me.
I think the Bellas are going to win at Mania.
Should be Asuka. I think Bella's one too, but I think it should be Asuka versus EO. They have, since they both been on the main roster, they have not had a one-on-one match yet. This is the match they need to go ahead and have it. One-on-one Asuka, EO, give it to me. Preferably WrestleMania, but I feel like if it is going to be a one-on-one match, it will be on the Raw before or after, or they're going to put on WrestleMania. They're going to be part of that multi-person match.
I can see that. There you see straight chaos. But Danhausen is out here. And this is the part I fell asleep. So
I see why you fell asleep now.
So what exactly did he?
A wrestler, as much as I dislike Danhausen.
What exactly did he speak about?
I don't know. Ask Matt. Matt's over here talking. Let me tell you something. Matt over here. He said something to chat. I don't care. I'll put it. I'm high. I'll put this stuff out there. My chat stays on mute for UPR wrestling, right? Because every time I go in there, I get annoyed. I see Matt. Danhausen, and they talk about Danhausen, talking about people throwing first pitches. I don't give a fuck. Stop the madness, right? So in here in this chat, he goes, "Oh, Danhausen announced the main event was perfect. I guess for the Intercontinental Championship." Shut up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Danhausen. Danhausen comes on Raw and SmackDown. I gotta be cursed with him twice. Yeah, I'm gonna say cursed because when the first time he said, "You are cursed," I must be in the wrong spot on my TV because I feel like I've been cursed ever since then by seeing him on my TV every single time. I'm watching it. Like, damn, how can I find out how you get uncursed, find out how you get uncursed Miz, because I forgot the same thing we do on Raw, we got to do on SmackDown, right? Because the Miz is acting like I show speed on Raw. Same thing. What did I say? Nick Pierce, Adam Owens.
Well,
Adam Owens.
He's getting paid a lot of money, so you might as well have him on there. He's not wrestling. I guarantee you that.
Give me a mascot. A mascot.
Oh my god. So he announces the match between
that his t-shirt is still on back order, which once again no one cares. I just don't understand that. But your t-shirt is still on back order because if Danhausen is popular.
Yeah.
Nothing. He does nothing. He adds nothing. Zero. Where was AJ Lee and Becky Lynch? Why do I have to look at some clown? I hate him.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I was wondering the same thing.
Good.
About Becky and AJ Lee, but at the same time, I don't care for that match at all.
What about Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio? You gave me Finn Balor in the backstage promo. I'm sick of them doing that shit. When they're in a regular feud, sure. When you're building a WrestleMania, don't give me that backstage shit. Don't do it. They should have had a face-to-face meeting today.
I think
that's one of the reasons why the Liv Morgan, Stephanie McCarron thing sucks, because Liv did it like two weeks.
You thought it sucked?
I don't think it sucked. I don't think it was necessary. I think it hurts your feud. It makes you say, oh, this is going to happen, but doesn't throw enough emphasis on it. If the rumors are true, and I believe they are because their roster is so stacked, they're going to have 7 to 8 matches night 1, 7 to 8 matches night 2. A decision, I'm for. I think that's the best decision. You have a lot of over superstars. You need to pop them all. And unfortunately, yes, you only have 2.5 hours on Monday, 3 hours on Friday. It may seem like a lot, but
that's not a lot. It's really not.
You got to throw it in there. Well, you know what? You know what will make it better? If I don't need 3 segments for matches, I got to watch somebody's entrance. We'll be back and they'll face this person. They wrestle for 4 minutes. Somebody goes over the ropes. Somebody flies over. We'll be back after this commercial break. And then they have their ending. You know what? I talked about this plenty of times. This is what I miss about Vince. Vince says, you get 1 segment, mofo. Make it work.
Did you see this? Did you see this? Did you see this? He's got the gun. He's fucking. That's why his t-shirt's on back order. He giving them away.
Well, that's the only person who's going to actually purchase him.
Oh,
the reason I put your shirt on back order is because when you did it, they said, "Oh shit, somebody actually bought one." Then they call it Vietnam. Look, I don't know why you bought one, but you know that's your money. You want to waste it? That's on you. What else happened?
Oh gosh. Obafemi and Brock Lesnar.
Best part of the night. This is fresh. This is good. This has got my interest. Tell me about Z, because I know you're interested. Go ahead.
This has your interest, really? Nothing else on the Mania card has your interest, but this has your interest?
Did you feel the electricity? You want me to say something negative about it? I got you. I can still find something negative. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I got about a few things negative about this segment. Are you ready? Here we go. I hope you're ready. All right, so here we go. Paul Heyman comes out with Brock Lesnar like it's 2002, right? He's out there. He's happy. He's rejuvenated. He's giving the promo of his life. Brock is just, yeah. I'm Brock. Great. Just how it's supposed to do. Then he does the uncharacteristic thing. He grabs Mike and says, let's do this. Let's go. I'm like, that's right, Brock. I feel you, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Show you still relevant. Show me you're still that rock star man that gets all that money. Right? Then Adam Aldis comes. And who does Adam Aldis bring with him? You guessed it, Dice. All right, security, we're not going to do this. We're not going to have this. We're not going to have this. Then we talked about Stephanie. I'm doing a lot of callbacks. We talked about a lot of about Stephanie, right? How they have something that works, and then Triple H, who everybody said was going to be so much better, Vince says, oh no, now I got to get my hands on it. Now I got to add my touch on it. Did you notice they added to the beginning the ooh thing? Like now, ooh, they can't just go, do. They got to have the noise. Lights go off, ooh, pause, do. Then they added a little silhouette, fine, no problem. But now when you come out and you do that, you have to stand there and look menacingly. Then let the fans soak it in for 5 to 10 seconds. He looks so fucking awkward up there, right? But if you rewind and you look at it, you will see he's like I just want to go and I can't. I gotta hold this. I gotta hold this pose. I gotta make the fans anticipate so they walk. But it's not an NXT. entrance. It's Madison Square Garden. So it's about a minute walk. So he's just like, he's like, when am I able to stop? When am I able to stop? He circles a la Brock Lesnar used to do, like you're doing praying your food. He gets in the ring, and you know what happens? Somebody slides in the ring. And I thought when I saw a bald head, it was Nick Aldis, but no. Triple H says, it's WrestleMania season, baby. It ain't WrestleMania season unless we add one more thing, and that's me. It needs more me in the storyline. It needs me in there. I got to be all in this because I know this is my highest rated segment, so I got to be in it. What's up? No, we're not doing this. What did Triple H do? What did Paul Levesque, because that's what they're calling him now, right? What did Paul Levesque do? He said, don't call me Triple H. Don't call me Paul Levesque. Call me Paul Nick Pierce Levesque because I want to play the bigger wig. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. But the segment was fire.
I think that Adam Pearce was on screen way too much. Way too much.
But we're not done
way
with that.
too much.
We're not done with Adam all this. So stay tuned. About a segment or two, we got some more to come to talk about some big. Go ahead. Look at him. Like, he's like, finally I get to walk. Oh, when can I be done? Still going.
Like,
almost there.
They had both men. They had both men in their wrestling gear, and I just wanted to know why. But you get a glimpse of both of them in front of each other, side by side. They are.
That's how you start WrestleMania.
Oh, see, I didn't see this part.
Oh, did you see this where Brock almost killed somebody else? Like,
no.
If I get hired to be security as a local independent wrestler, and I say, "Hey, what's my segment?" and they say, "Oh, well, you're going to get beat up by Brock Lesnar," I will say it's not worth it because Brock he always killed somebody a couple weeks ago when he German suplexed somebody.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, this man F5 somebody so badly. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, this match, it might be it. You know what? And I said this last week, and I wanna give a big shout out to Mike Knox because he's one of the people that does this, and I'm only speaking to him because he's the one I know. If this black wrestler don't win or he loses, let's go have a riot. Let's go have a riot. It's Brock Lesnar. It is Brock Lesnar. If this man defeated the streak, he has the option to defeat a black man. Period.
It'll be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Because Brock's been taking all these L's each week, and I just don't see him taking all these L's, and they're going to take another one. But I think it'll be good. I think Oba's the one that should be the one to do
it. If he does not do it, I won't be upset about it because it's Brock. Had it be anybody else, I would. Yeah, that aspect I do get, but he. Furthermore, did you see SmackDown last night? I gotta steam like.
You want to talk about going to sleep? I fell asleep on, and I watched it in the morning, and I was falling asleep. My God. I was
like, what are your thoughts on Carmelo losing 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before?
I don't know who to be more disappointed in. Once again, Triple H, Road Dogg for leaving and getting everybody's hopes up, thinking the prize was going to get better, and it wasn't. And fucking Sami Zayn for coming out here at the beginning of the year saying, this year I win the WWE Championship. I'm going to win the WWE Championship. That's all I care about is winning a World Championship. Hey, I got the U.S. title. My level. I got my... I know you've been doing a great job, Carmelo, but WrestleMania season, they don't want anybody under 40 on. I hate to tell you. So, yeah, I'm going to take this title from you. I put in the chat room, I don't know you saw, where 3 matches on SmackDown ended the exact same way.
yeah, that is crazy. I saw SmackDown for what it was live, but I wasn't like paying attention. And then I saw Mike. He had it today, and I said, "What?" And I went back and looked at it. I said, "God damn, 3 matches the same way. Y'all some lazy motherfuckers to do that."
I thought not last week's, but the week before, SmackDown didn't have Cody, and I said I felt like they missed the opportunity. Should have had Cody on immediately, build the momentum that they were drawing. But besides that, I thought SmackDown was actually pretty good. It was taken away from Randy Orton and Matt Cardona, just like this past SmackDown. Like I'm thinking, like Trips, it's Matt Cardona. Like the only main event he should see is on YouTube. So why is he on SmackDown main event, even if you know he's gonna get his ass kicked? No, let's do better, Trips. Just so they can RKO Jelly Roll, who actually I had some respect for as a celebrity wrestler. But now he's on my screen too much, and I'm like, Jelly Roll, if you don't get your Rhea Ripley diet ass off of my screen.
I don't care for any aspect. I don't care about his story. I don't care about him losing weight. I don't care nothing about Jelly Roll. He can get on
a week, because I respect him. Once a week, small doses, I don't mind. He don't need to be involved in everything.
Here the Dom promo, the Finn promo, which means he wasn't there. However, Dom was there, which was crazy. That is wild.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm here for that match. This is crazy to look at where Dom started. What is this? 2 years? That was 2 years ago.
Nah, that wasn't 2 days. That's somebody like 3 years ago.
Yes. Two. Oh, okay.
His maturation and anything else I can think of has definitely, because I thought around this time I could start seeing improvement. But where he is today, that man needs to beat Finn Balor. Sorry, Cap. That man needs to beat Finn Balor and be inserted into the world title picture before the end of the year.
I can't see him beating Finn Balor, but stranger things have happened, especially now with the people we got in the creative room now. We don't know where it's going to go, but who he's going to take down Roman, he's going to take down Punk, he's going to take down Seth Rollins, he's going to take down Gunther, he's going what are we talking about right now? He can't do any of that.
He can cheat.
He can cheat, but I guess it's possible, but Next we have you know what? This person has the entrance of entrances. They said, hold on, we didn't give you enough in the beginning, so we are going to give you some in the ring too. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this.
I was telling you, I think Bad Guy Jack. Because this is, I watch Raw after I get off my part-time job at the weed dispensary. So I always watch Raw high. That's why I stopped watching. That's why I stopped doing this show. That's how I stopped doing the show for a while, because I was like, oh, I can't. I think that was who had the award? Somebody clipped me on a Raw episode, and I was like, oh my God, that's how I look. I said, I can't be on Raw anymore. But when I start watching Raw high, I noticed that the entrances are more vibrant and just like colorful, look at high definition. And then I saw Penta's, and I said, my God, wow, his entrance is amazing to watch high. But his and then the little walk, and then you get in the ring, And the same thing more. And then they showed us from the top, and I'm like, damn, Penta's back, dude.
That's crazy, yo. They have invested a lot in this motherfucker.
Put some money in that guy.
Hey, Kofi comes out.
I thought they were going to after he won. I thought he was going to pose in the ring again and get some more fire up. I thought it was going to be like boost. He does some. I thought that man can dance. That man does some crazy footwork. Yeah, he'll just be standing straight, and all of a sudden he just plants his feet. I'm like.
Hey,
Kofi comes out. And,
Kofi comes out. He's
says,
literally like, he don't care. Shit, goddamn, I got the wrong thing.
So don't worry.
Kofi Kingston.
Too.
Oh, they just took the damn thing down. Goddamn. All right. Anyway, Kofi. This was a show. This was a match that was trash.
Kofi didn't have a trash match. It's just that you would think that Kofi would have a little bit more respect as a former WWE champion. He's one of the most decorated champions in WWE history. You know,
so was the Miz.
Well, they don't treat Miz right, in my opinion. I mean, the only good thing I can say about Miz is he's on TV every fucking week, but that man can't buy a match to win. It's ridiculous. Like, I think he faced what's the thing? The guy Kip Wilson. I think he faced him 1-on-1. He'll lose. That's sad because anybody should be. My 16-year-old daughter.
All right. Well, we just lost EC. It just automatically he just cropped out. Oh God. Oh God, that's a clip. Oh man, that is a clip. He got cursed. Yeah, he got cursed. Yo, he got cursed. He got cursed for talking that smack. Hey, oh my God. Hey, oh man. Hey, yo. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at God. Oh man. Next up we have shit, let me all right, there we go. Next up,
to WrestleMania 2 weeks.
We can't get rid of that easily, Dan House.
Hey, you we have Raquel and Io Sky versus Raquel versus Io Sky. I thought the match was good. Again, I am a strong advocate for mommy. Not sexy. Goddamn, yeah, big sexy. Goddamn, mommy. I've been advocating this since she came up when nobody was paying attention to her, and Kevin Nash gave her that advice, and ever since Kevin Nash gave her that advice, she has been operating like a snowstorm.
She needs to get away from Liv Morgan.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. Here you see the roll up, kicks out, and what the hell did oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Look at that. Tana bomb. Look at that. Look at that. She's I think I don't want to be you know what? I do. I think that Raquel is stronger than mommy. I think she's stronger than Rhea.
Oh, now, yeah.
I think she's perhaps the strongest woman. Maybe Lash probably is stronger or equally strong. But yeah, Raquel.
Lash is stronger. I think Lash.
Raquel.
Well, I think it's Bianca, Lash, It might actually be Lash Bianca. It's interchangeable. Then it's probably going to be, well, who you just say? Raquel. I think Raquel, Nia, Liv, Charlotte.
Liv?
Not Liv. Nia, Charlotte, Raquel. What's that? Lash, Bianca. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody.
Rhea?
Yeah, Rhea. Rhea was supposed to be there. Rhea will be number 3, but she focused on like getting lean.
Oh, what about Jade?
Jade, I think, is more aesthetics. And not that she's not strong. Definitely strong. But I think it's more aesthetics.
Yeah, I can see that because when I used to lift weights, I used to just be big. Well, I wasn't not big, but I used to have muscle definition. And people were like, "What you lifting?" I'm not lifting a lot. Get out of here. I'm not.
That's not taking anything away from Jade. I'm sure she's still stronger than me, but I just don't think she's as strong as Bianca or Lash, who I think are just interchangeable.
So Raquel gets the victory, and here we see them talking about the Mania matches, and there you see. I don't know how Rusev got on this card. I don't know how he got on here. This is Penta's or
because they had WrestleMania qualifying matches on main event. And the sad thing is, all 4 of those people must have won those matches. And the sadder thing is, they could be lying to us and we wouldn't know because no one watches main event. Look, I'm upset over a few things. JD McDonough in this was throwing a bone match because he has no business on this card. Rusev, hey, thanks for taking that L to Oba. You know, that's why he got that match. Javon Evans has been doing great work. So he got credit for that. And then Dragon Lee, who I swore that was Ray Phoenix, who's surprisingly not in this match.
Not Penta. What name you just say?
Ray Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix, yeah, Ray Phoenix. That man is, boy, you can tell he is the shit. He is the shit Sue of that goddamn tag team between him and his brother because they do not believe in him at all. They do not believe in him at all.
And they gave him a lot of pyro too.
I don't think so anymore. I don't even. When the last time you seen it?
I saw it 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's too long. That's too long.
He came out.
That's too long.
To another L.
He probably injured himself again.
No, that's surprising.
So, we didn't see that we do get Finn versus Dom.
Good.
At Mania, and the Fatal 4-Way. You know what? I'm mad about this being a Fatal 4-Way. There should be an elimination.
I've always said Fatal 4-Way should be eliminations.
Yeah.
And they haven't done one in a while, and I don't understand why not.
Yeah. I think that, I think this is the Bellas for the taking. I think it should be. I at least if you're going to make them a one-time champion, tag team champion, cool. They can go off and after that championship run, it's cool. They can go off and go retire again. So I'm cool with that. Then we see we need some tickets. We need some more tickets. So what else do we do? Oh, we get John Cena. He's hosting WrestleMania. I don't care for this.
It's me or John Cena looked like he might have just had some surgery.
We know he was getting some stuff done with his hair. I don't know if he got surgery or not, but
he's looking a little different.
maybe it's because he's been out of the ring. So when you don't see somebody in the ring in their natural habitat in a while, they start to develop a little bit more.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe if I stopped showing up at UPR for like a year or how long he's been gone, and then I come back
3 months.
Oh shit! Never mind. Never mind. But then we see John Cena host WrestleMania, and let's be real. Is he really going to host it? We know what happened. You had Cardi B host WrestleMania. What she came out there for one song for a one match.
Wasn't she pregnant?
I don't know, but she was out. She did one match. She was out there and she was gone. Great hosting, great host job. So maybe they treat John Cena a little bit better.
Did we totally skip over Paul Heyman and Adam Aldis and Seth Rollins and Gunther?
Oh damn, we did.
Yeah.
Shit. It wasn't in the spot. Okay. So oh yeah, go ahead and talk about that. I'll get the clip ready.
So somebody said, hey Trips, Seth Rollins is clear, but Braun Breaker's not. What are we doing with Seth Rollins? Yeah, let's see who's on the card. Oh, look. Gunther don't have a match. It don't make sense to put him in this match, but why not? What do you think the storyline's going to be?
I don't know. I have no idea. That is
wants to end Seth Rollins' career because Seth Rollins gets injured every 2 months. He's banged up. Can't do it no more.
That's what it is?
That's what we might as well do because Seth Rollins does get injured. He gets injured, and then he says, oh, I'm good to go. I'm come back in a certain amount of time. I'll be back in 2 months. No. This man should have taken a year off for the last 5-6 years. He should have taken a year off and let himself rest. But he always wants to rush back because he doesn't want to lose the spotlight. So again,
I mean, can you blame him though for wanting to come back?
Does he want to constantly be known as fragile?
That man's not fragile.
Man gets injured every 4 months.
He was out for 4 months. Okay. But in that time, I will say that he missed a crucial part of that story within the vision.
Braun got injured.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have got injured if Seth was there, because they wouldn't have had to have those matches.
Braun Breaker didn't get injured in a match. Braun Breaker got injured in a segment. And when they got him injured, or he got himself injured, they said, Braun Breaker, you're going to step up and you're going to take over that spot because WWE just throw somebody in the same spot. So Braun Breaker was supposed to go to Elimination Chamber. I'm sorry, Bronson Reed went to Elimination Chamber and was going to do the Braun Breaker spots. But guess what? Bronson Reed got injured. So they said, Logan Paul, Austin Theory. Logan Paul, Austin Theory. You're not believable. Logan Paul, you're going to go in there because that's when he somehow got an Elimination Chamber. That's when Jey Uso got hit or hurt and no one knows who did it and no one still knows who did it because Jey Uso don't care anymore. So we don't care. And he eliminated 3 people because that was supposed to be Braun Breaker. And then Bronson Reed. And then Seth Rollins was supposed to come out and do that quick reveal to set up that match. So they had Logan Paul do it. Seth Rollins did it. But then they said, hey, we can't have Seth Rollins and Logan Paul at WrestleMania again. We just had that at 39. Nobody wants to see that again. Let's figure out what we're going to do. So they just stalled until they can figure it out. They stalled to say, see if Braun Reed can come back. Braun Breaker can come back. He couldn't make it. Gunther, his opponent, was Rey Mysterio. He got injured. Next match. That's your WrestleMania match.
I think it's shit. I think it's shit.
You're absolutely right.
How can you in 2 weeks roughly? It's gonna be they got 2 weeks left. How are you going to tell me a story about these two? They've never interacted. Ever.
The retired Seth Rollins.
That's terrible.
They're not going to do anything else to explain. That's why they don't explain Jey Uso getting hurt.
That's terrible. If Gunther
got attacked,
that's terrible. If that's what they think. I mean, Seth still has Seth's got about 5 years left in him.
5 months.
I think so.
Listen.
Anyway, that was before that. Okay. So, now we have the main event, and we have that was the main event right there.
The main event segment.
Yeah, we have Roman and CM Punk, and literally nothing was said. Nothing was said at all. Jackie, she was trying to update herself. So Roman comes out there and he
with his terrible music.
What is wrong with his music?
Not good music.
It's better than his old shit. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, that big dog shit. Yeah. You're right.
It's better than that shit. God damn. Yeah. See, like if you face Gunther, like you're going home. Pack your bags. Like it's
time for Seth Rollins. And he might go home anyway because his wife is retiring soon.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's just she's not retired. She's gonna go home for a little bit, let the baby age.
It's one of the last times. It's one of the last times. She's about to call it up. She's hoping to do it sooner rather than later, which is why she's trying to get into acting.
He doesn't say much. He doesn't say anything at all. Pretty much.
Yeah, he says. That's funny.
New York City.
Acknowledge me. He has to say his line. Look, Triple H says, "This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go out there. CM Punk's gonna come out there." Roman says, "I gotta get one line
out." They immediately start brawling. Punk drops him. Roman drops him. Then Punk gets up, sends him over the top, tries to GT.
What's happening here? What's happening? What am I looking at?
They're brawling.
No, I don't see brawling. What's going on here? Who's there? Who's in this shot?
What are you talking about?
This shot right here.
It's Roman Reigns and CM Punk. What are you talking about?
I don't just see Roman and Punk. There's somebody in between.
It's Adam Pearce too.
No. Adam Aldis is there doing his best. Doing what he does best. Right? No, stop. This ain't happening. No. Oh, no. I always thought when Triple H took over, every single Raw was a pull apart. He loves pull aparts. It's annoying.
What's wrong with this pull apart? I don't understand. They try to prevent what happened last week. You're not happy with anything. What's going on?
Because it's so washed. It's so predictable. I'm sick. They needed a brawl, so I'm fine. I feel like this should have been the last one, the Raw before Mania, but I see why they did it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's
at
MSG. What are you gonna have MSG and not have them do nothing?
Yeah, they had him spear that guy who made the Canadian destroyer. What's his name?
Petey Williams.
Petey Williams, yes. Well, you know what? Thank God for you, Michael Cole, because no one knew. They thought that was a rando from the back. They didn't know who that guy was. So Petey Williams was speared. Thank you. I mean, you would think that next week, Adam Aldis is going to be the Roman Reigns and CM Punk's face doing this a few times because that's what they do, right? They're like, I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you.
Oh God! I love this. I loved it. Good for Punk for getting his get back. So I got
Was anybody else taking a collective gasp of breath when CM Punk tried to powerbomb Roman Reigns? Like,
oh yeah.
It was one of the ugliest looking powerbombs to a table, but he did it.
So that is what we end with, the picture of CM Punk
almost losing his
celebrate with the fans. Yeah, he also. Oh God! Overall, I love this. I love this. This going on into Mania. In 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks left in that. We don't get Roman for one of those weeks, right? Or do we get Roman all the way up?
No, I think Roman's there for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, so, sorry.
Thinking of SmackDown.
Huh?
Thinking of SmackDown.
We don't have. Yeah, I need to make one of those for our shows. I need to make a new one for all the shows. So all the shows that we have Monday, you can catch Rated R review, just like tonight, around 10:40, 10:45, and we are actually going over like 17 minutes too late. But
yep.
But we will be
Thank
here.
You, Triple H.
And Tuesday, the NXT show with Bad Guy Jack and Sabrina Estella. Wednesday, you have All Elite Heat podcast with Cactus Katie, Venomous Vixen, and Vincent.
Who knows? Venomous Vixen. Did somebody get hired out? Know about? Venomous Vixen.
Yeah, and Sheriff whenever she comes back, and then Fridays you have the SmackDown well, no, it's not the penitentiary no more because I'm not there, but the SmackDown show with Venomous Vincent and Mad Dog Kelly. So that is what we have going on. Any last words before we get up out of here?
No, don't do it. I need to preserve my WrestleMania main events.
All right, yeah, because we look like we'll probably get like 2 or 3 matches on probably 2. I think 2 matches on Friday, and that'll probably solidify it. So
remember, Raw has 2 more Raws going to WrestleMania. SmackDown only has 2 as well. They have this week and then next week, because the SmackDown before WrestleMania is always throwaway with Andre the Giant Battle Royal for those who get parts.
That's LA Knight. LA Knight's gonna win that. If LA Knight is
on the card,
he's if LA Knight is
on the WrestleMania card,
he's gonna win it.
He's gonna win it.
The Andre the Giant Memorial.
He's not in that match.
I'm telling you,
he is in the WrestleMania match. It's gonna be him and the Usos versus the Vision and I Show Speed.
I'm telling you, no, it's not. Yo, I'm telling you,
winner.
I Show Speed
of the Andre the Giant
I Show Speed
Battle Royal for the 2nd time in a row. Carmelo Hayes.
Oh man! All right, man. We are out of here.
It's Ilya Dragunov.
Ew.
Yep, that's your winner.
You know what? It's not him. It's gonna be Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh shit, he's still good. He's still good.
It's gonna be Powerhouse Hobbs.
I want somebody to know that. Powerhouse Hobbs debuted at the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble. He has not been on anything except for something talking to Stephanie McMahon since. That clown Danhausen debuted at Elimination Chamber. He has been on every fucking Raw and SmackDown since. They said, we can't find anything for you, big man. But Clown Boy, we got you. We got you every fucking week on every fucking show. He's going to be on NXT tomorrow. He's going to be involved on Wednesday. He's going over to TNA on Thursday. Right? I already know he's on AEW because anytime I have to watch an episode, he starts the show saying, I'm cursed. And I say, you're damn right. So I know he's there. That man is everywhere. But Powerhouse, Hobbs, I know he's been on Main Event. But as I said earlier, no one watches that shit. No one watches it. I used to say that no one watches a Collision on Saturday. Let me tell you something. Way more people watch Collision than Main Event. Every time
I watch Collision.
Every time, exactly my point. Have you watched Main Event? This man said, I said Collision. This man says, I watch Collision. He said, I watch Main Event. The only time somebody finds out something about Main Event is on somebody's timeline. And then somebody said, oh shit, this show still comes on. But actually, let me more accurately do it. They're like, oh, President Trump, porn. Oh, Main Event still on? President Trump, porn. Like, don't even watch this show. Scroll past it. Like, get out of here, motherfucker.
Oh shit. Oh man. For the executive consultant, I am Zia Solid. We are out of here. Y'all take care. Have a good night.
Just note this comment. This says what I meant.